the official unveiling of Firefly just took place, and as soon as I was going to notice that the price has been adjusted. The starting price of Firefly starts at 119,000 RMB or $16,400, which is way below the $20,000 price that Firefly or Nio came and officially unveiled the Firefly sub-brand during Nio Day 2024. Now, this is good news because then it simply means that right now, those that want the Firefly sub-brand, they have to only buy it, or they'll be buying it around $16,400, which is pretty great, pretty interesting, for especially for the features that knowing the features that are coming with the car. Right now, when it comes to the price with BaaS or battery as a service, that price was not unveiled, and Firefly did not reveal that price as yet, and they say they will only announce it on the 1st of August. And many of you know that it does not, or Firefly is not compatible to Nio's existing battery swapping station that is from the 1st to the 4th generation, but 5th generation battery swapping station, which they emphasize again today, that battery swapping station which will be unveiled this year and start to be deployed next year all over China. That battery swapping station will make it possible for all the Firefly users to go and complete a battery swap. But something also that we know is that chances are very high that in August, the battery swapping stations that might be eligible for this car are the CATL battery swapping station, which is what Firefly has already told us, that there will be some CATL battery swapping stations that will be eligible for, or that will be able to complete a battery swapping for the Firefly sub-brand. But next year, it is when Nio 5th gen battery swapping stations that will be deployed next year, those ones will be eligible, or they will make it possible for the Firefly users to complete battery swapping, which is something that is great. Now, another thing that obviously was unveiled, which is very important, is that in terms of deliveries, those that place their orders today, they can expect their deliveries on the 29th of April. Deliveries of Firefly are expected to start on the 29th of April. And something that we have already discussed is that the perception from people has changed, right? Since the first launch that took place on the 24th of December. Everything has changed, and this simply means that things will definitely change, because people thought at first that Firefly was ugly, but the more we saw it on the roads, the more Firefly was demonstrating this car, test driving this car, and inviting some of the few companies to come and have a look at this car and give feedback. You and me can agree that things have changed, and therefore it can even sell, it has a capabilities of selling 10,000 cars on a monthly basis. There are capabilities of Firefly reaching that figure, which will be so great, so amazing. So yeah, man, this is what we read today coming from Firefly. Finally, we got to see, and we can say, telling people that, look, Nio, there is a car that you can buy under the Nio brand, which starts at around, or which you can get from around $16,000 going upwards, which is something that is great. Onvo L60 starts around $30,000 with a battery. Firefly starts at 16,000. I think this was very strategic. I don't think Firefly coming and put this price tag, it's not strategic. They have checked the prices of vehicles in their segment. You will remember that the direct competitor of Firefly is Mini Cooper, right? And the Mini Cooper, the starting price of Mini Cooper, it's around, of the full EV Mini Cooper, by the way, it's around or almost 150,000 RMB. And Firefly coming and price their model around 120,000 RMB. This is pretty strategic. They want to make sure that they control the market. They want to offer more features at a much better price, which is something that will make Firefly to be very, very competitive when it comes to the sales of the small cars, right? I mean, I look forward, as I'm saying, Firefly, it is that car that can easily boost the Nio sales. Like from May, we can talk of sales maybe over 10,000 from Firefly. That's what I believe. It's just that Nio, it's that company that does not like revealing the orders that they've received after unveiling or launching their car. But hopefully it will help. It will be good to know how much this car is getting in terms of orders, and get the progress from there, because investors, when those numbers come in, or when we see the numbers, if they get to 50,000, I think it will be very solid orders, right? Which is something that investors will really like, and will make, or will put in a lot of money into Nio, because they know this brand, this project will be able to do very well for Nio. This is the first model that you will find under Firefly. There are still other models that will be launched. This is something that we know. This is what Nio told us. And at first they say it will only have one model, but they see the potential that lies within this brand, and they see now that they can do so well, which is why they are intending on launching even more models under the sub brand. So I am happy, man. I am excited. These are the most important things that we got that I can talk about when you look into Firefly after today's launch. And I know we don't know yet how the consumers or Chinese consumers are responding to this, but we can only hope for the best. We can only hope for the better, because this is a car that is the cheapest model that you buy under the Nio sub brand, right? Which I suppose, let's hope, yeah, it attracts quite a significant amount of orders, because even the models, or the more models that will come, I do not think there will be a model under the sub brand of Nio that will be cheaper than this. This will be the cheapest model, and therefore anything that comes even from Firefly might be more than this. But I'm very interested and look forward to the price of this car with BaaS or battery as a service, which is expected to be announced, like I said, on the 1st of August. My estimate prediction is that with BaaS, this car is going below $10,000. You've heard it first here, and in fact, I've been telling you this. I think the car will go below $10,000, and if it does that, can you imagine the total inflows that we'll see? People will be buying a car, or an EV car, less than $10,000. This is just a massive potential on its own. But again, let's wait, let's see. You know that this vehicle is now available all over China. Where you find in your stores, you'll find Firefly right in those stores, which is something that is great, something that is exciting, and hopefully it does very, very well. Otherwise, with all that, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It takes me some time to make these videos, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up, so that at least we push this video out there for people to know, because there are some people under Nio that don't know that there is a brand called Firefly that falls under Nio, which could boost the deliveries of Nio. But anyways, the more you push these videos, the more people are familiar or know exactly what is happening under Nio. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.